Oh, good old men at work. What's up, dudes? How we doing? Hope we're doing well. What up, what up, what up? Ba-da-ba-ba-ow. Damn it, I just spilled fucking tea everywhere. Whatever. It's, you know what? It's fine. What's going on? Did you hear that McDonald's bring back the double Big Mac? There was a double Big Mac? Okay. Hold on. Is the double Big Mac not just an extra fucking patty? And if that's the case, is that really like a... It has 4 patties? Are they bringing that back? Or is that just like... Damn, dog. Marketing go crazy. A limited run, but what's stopping you from going to McDonald's right now and being like, can I get a Big Mac, but can you double up on the patties? I'll pay extra. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, but like, right? And my love, my heart is so cold. I don't want it. Ba-da-bum-bum. God, this song is amazing. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing swell. I am going to warn everybody. If there's any night that I will actually lose power, legitimately, like actually real. I know I said it the other nights. Tonight will be the night. I'm actually expecting to. I don't know if they're telling us that we are. The temperatures aren't like below freezing. Or sorry, they're not in the negatives. It's still below freezing, but it's freezing rain. So it's raining and then it's gonna freeze on the power lines. I'm expecting to have something happen. Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Did you hear that McDonald's is bringing back the snack wrap?
Whoa. Give me 1 sec. I gotta finish this report. Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Like, I was a bit of a dick to someone earlier, and I don't want to be like that, but they were kind of being like, I don't know, disrespectful, saying that I didn't know how to do my job.
Okay.
So here's the full statement of events, and I made a report about it. A woman tries to stop Bobby Charles from robbing a senior buns worker by the Vespucci PD, like, you know, the one next to Burger Shot.
Yes.
We used to call it something Smith PD. I can't remember.
Yeah. T-Minus, what's going on? Thank you so much.
And
for
then
the raid.
she
I
got
appreciate
Bobby
you.
Charles to run away. 2 more people showed up.
Thank you.
And she didn't know how to call
How's your stream?
EMS, and they made fun of her for it. So she called them a couple of bitches, and then they rushed her with knives, and they had a big old knife fight, and everybody went down. So there were 4 downed people on scene. EMS roll up. They asked for a 77, me. And then when I get there, everybody's saying that, oh, she was robbing him, and oh, and then she was like, oh, but they tried to stab me. And of course they're all on the ground and there's no one up who can give a valid statement. So I can't cuff any of them, right?
Are you asking me a question?
I'm asking you a question.
Say that last part again.
If everybody is down on a scene and I can't make heads or tails of it because there's no witnesses, I can't just go around cuffing people, right?
Did you have a dispatch call or some kind of a cat call in response? No. A 911?
No, I just had.
So what knowledge did you have?
All I had from EMS that were on scene is we need a 77. We have 4 downed people and they're yelling at each other. So I was just there for crowd control.
Okay.
So I couldn't, in I believe, good faith, just go around and handcuff all 4 of these individuals.
So at the time, did you, in good faith believe that a crime was or being committed?
No.
That's all you need to know.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, at that point, if you
Because
in good
nobody
faith,
could tell me what happened, right?
yes. So what was the repercussion? What happened? Did one of the captains talk to you? Did something break down?
No. So we all get to the hospital. I take a statement from the senior buns guy who was getting robbed by Bobby Charles, and he was like, "Yeah, I was kind of run over, and this green lady, she tried to save me, and then everything's fuzzy from there. You know how it is, right?"
Yeah.
And then
Ooh, Chad, I got tea.
while I'm
Oh,
getting a statement from one of the people that apparently attacked her, like jumping out of a car,
Howdy,
she,
yo.
oh, hey, how you doing, sir?
howdy,
I'm
howdy.
doing well. Are you guys good?
Oh yeah, I'm just explaining to him a situation that happened, and I want to make
Okay.
sure I took the correct
You're not
steps.
waiting for any of the captains, are you?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
not
Off
right
as
now.
well? All right. Okay. Just making sure that way, because we're talking. I'm not sure if you're still waiting right here now. That's all. You're good.
No. You're all
course.
good, Cap. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
All
checking
right,
in. I
sounds good,
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Was that something that we could butt into, or I'm assuming private?
No, if you want to, yeah, absolutely. We're talking about a search warrant right now.
Oh, okay. I'll butt in after. All right.
All right. So I get them all down to the hospital. After I'm done taking the senior buns person's statement, I'm about to go take somebody else's statement, like one of the men who attacked this woman. Like according to her, I found this out later, like after everything. James Randall decides to stab Osvaldo in the lobby, and McNulty's up there alone. So instead of finishing up my statement or a collection, I go to the lobby and assist McNulty in apprehending James, right?
Mhm.
Because he's all alone. There's a person with a knife. I think that's way more important than getting a statement. And I had no idea at the time that this was an attack, right?
So up to this point, no one ever disclosed that there was an attack happening. Nothing was going on.
Right.
You were
They
still
were
under the-
basically, yeah. So I had no information to go off of that this was at any at all, any violent parties were involved, right?
Mhm.
Because everybody was just screaming at each other on the ground, and I can, in good faith, take those statements as fact,
Not just a person, James Randall.
right?
Sure. I'm following.
So I go back. Like everybody else was picked up on scene or picked up in the hospital. So all three of them, I separated them because I didn't feel like they should be together. The two gentlemen bounce, and she's in the middle of leaving too. But then they stab her, and nobody is there to witness it because I'm out front dealing with James. Terrible situation to happen, right?
Okay.
And so I'm watching over her while I don't know where those two gentlemen went, because I didn't have a chance to get their IDs or anything.
Okay. So up to the point of the hospital, you believed that there was no crime suspected of. Situation happened.
I couldn't suspect, right?
Yeah. You couldn't suspect based on the information you had. You went outside. You then proceeded to, I guess, while your back was essentially turned, they took the opportunity to essentially recommit another crime.
Right.
And
no witnesses there either, besides her.
well, were you the only one at the hospital too?
It was just me and McNulty. And McNulty was dealing with James. And, well, McNulty was also supposed to be looking after the green-haired lady, but he heard the stabbing and went there. So
What's up, Simon? What's up, Dio?
you see what I'm saying? It's like a shitty situation.
Yeah.
And then she takes it all out on me. It's like, why can't you guys do your jobs? I'm like, well, I'm really sorry that this happened to you. It was a very poor circumstance that happened. I understand that you were stabbed, but 30 seconds before you were stabbed, someone was stabbed in the lobby, and we had no way of knowing that the second stabbing had occurred. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting her statement and everything, and it sounds like it's vigilante on I don't know what it is.
Poor
To me,
Tips,
it sounds like a
man.
big old knife fight occurred because she decided to antagonize two strangers. So I tell her, hey, it's just as a note, please don't antagonize strangers that you don't know or aren't familiar with because you never know what they might do to you. And then she said, okay, as a personal note, maybe next time you should do your job better and just arrest everybody on scene of a crime.
You
And
know,
then
you want to know what my next words would have been?
Yeah.
I would have walked up and went, Oh, okay. Ma'am, have a wonderful rest of your day.
And that's essentially what I did. But McNulty was also there and called me unprofessional for it. And the last thing I want to do is the wrong thing because I'm new here,
No,
and
yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm setting the standard for generations to come, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's my senior, so I want to make sure that I'm walking in the ways that he wants me to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly, I do think that we lead professionally by example, and we lead in the friendly mindset. I'm gonna be honest. In that situation, I think you did your job to at least explain your side. I just think that at some point, and maybe McNulty and I would disagree on this, but I think at some point, if you've exhausted all of your abilities that you feel are within reason to justify it with somebody, and they still don't understand.
Oh yeah, he came out in at the end as well when I gave her the personal note.
Of course. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you've exhausted all of your abilities, as long as you're respectful and you don't tell someone to, just flat out, go fuck yourself. I
told her not. She said, "Okay, next time this happens, I'll just take care of it myself." And I said, "Don't be a vigilante."
That's not okay. Maybe McNulty read that wrong. I don't think that's a snarky comment. That's
Okay.
that is because I would tell somebody. I have told people do not be a vigilante. Being a vigilante. Do you know what the definition of a vigilante is?
Someone who takes justice into their own hands.
Yes, I have told people being a vigilante and essentially doing things on your own account and justifying the reasonability beyond the constraints of the law is by definition vigilantism. That is by definition you are taking the law in your own hands as justification, which is not only one, I would argue frowned upon.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe my read on it wouldn't have been that it was an unprofessional comment. My read on it would have just, I would look at that as more of a lawful order. Don't be a vigilante.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not just saying that because I know you and I know, your mannerisms and how you are. If anybody said that to somebody, shit, I'll be the first to admit I have said that to people. Because people do say, oh, well, if you're not going to do it, I'll just take care of it. Don't take matter into your own hands. Do not do that. Don't go and stab somebody because this will fall back on you.
All right. So opinions aside, like, did I do anything wrong by not cuffing anybody on that scene? Should I have asked like EMS what their like wounds were?
I'm going to ask you the question that I asked you before. Through the entire situation from beginning to end, did you, in good faith belief, have any reason to suspect or a good hunch that a crime was, or is being committed?
No, because the EMS just indicated that these were for just injured individuals.
There's really nothing else to say. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think you handled yourself unprofessionally. I think as long as you truthfully, I wasn't on scene. Right. So I need more or less what I'm trying to kind of get at is as long as you can positively stand in front of it, let's say in a perfect world, captain's heard of this and it was everybody in command sitting in front of you. Could you confidently look at everybody and say, listen, in good faith belief, I had no information when I, attempted to get information. No one had said anything. No one knew anything.
At least no articulable information, right?
Yes.
Right.
So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think you necessarily did anything wrong. It's not like you dealt with a shit show with multiple suspects and you were outnumbered. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No, you're all good, brother.
All right. It was just kind of weighing on me a bit. I've already spoken to McNulty.
Did you talk to him after and just kind of like break down?
I did talk to him after because I did get a little defensive because he told me I was being unprofessional and she's probably going to see me as an asshole for the rest of her life. And I got a little defensive about that.
I'm going to, well, let me guess. Did you look at McNulty and say, if people view us as an asshole, then...
No, I looked at him and it's like, well, that's a good opinion you have, sir.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
I was defensive, yeah, and
Yeah.
I already apologized for that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think McNulty maybe came in at the for what some might say the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
But in a situation like that, sometimes your better answer is to say, ma'am, if you have any questions or concerns, my badge number is 125. If maybe at a later time you would like to discuss and talk, we are a little busy at the moment. Have a good rest of your day. Here's my phone number if you'd like to reach out.
Yeah. Also, what's the stripes on your arms?
I got senior, man.
You got senior?
I got senior.
Oh my god.
Raggy. Raggy.
We're going off the rails.
I know how unprofessional of you.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is be unprofessional, right? Because I'm trying to wipe this image that I'm an idiot from. Listen, I'm a goofball, but I'm not an idiot.
You're in the same boat I am.
Yeah, some people can't differentiate between the two.
I'm a goofball. I can be an idiot at times, but when it comes time to like lock it in, I'm gonna lock it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got the switch, right? And some people just treat me as like I don't have it, and I don't like that happening.
I mean, if anyone actually has that, I don't know if the word is derogative, but if anybody has that aura regarding you, and you feel like it is a problem, I'm gonna say this flat out: come directly to me. And
well, it's just like random people out on the street that used to know me 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen, people do the same thing. I had Juno run up to me on a scene while I was in a traffic stop, and I flat out had to tell her, get the fuck out of here. And she's like, why are you so mean to me, Flop? And I'm like, there is a time and place.
Right.
Interrupting my traffic stop, not the time and not the place.
Of course.
So, and you know what? So we need to set that barrier a little bit moving forward, right?
Yeah.
But I trust that you did everything in your ability. I think maybe McNulty saw it at a bad time. I think the fact that you spoke with him after and explained your side and just explained, listen, based on the circumstances, the point of resource that I remind everybody, and I'm going to remind you, is we want to keep professionalism at an all-time high. And if we're keeping professionalism at an all-time high, we also need to, everything has a limit, right? If we're in a chase because somebody ran a red light and they decide to send it off a bridge,
we don't go to that shit, dog.
Yeah, that's our limit. If you have exhausted all of your professionalism to explain your side to somebody within reason, and they don't accept that as an answer, in my professional opinion, it is unprofessional at that point to spend 30 minutes trying to get to the point with somebody. I think at some point you need to turn around, and if somebody has a problem, say, listen, I feel like in my professional opinion, I have exhausted all of my capability to try and get across to this person. And they, no matter how I explain it, no matter what my approach was, they didn't agree. And I feel like at a point, it was not worth trying to win someone's side over. We are limited on units right now. We have multiple other calls coming in. This was not the time and place. Respectfully, a conversation can happen at any point when officers need people on the streets. I gave them my phone number. I told them that if they haven't, if they would like to discuss further, here's my badge number. I'd like to open up a discussion. But in that moment, I exhausted all of my points, and the conversation went in circles. That's when I decided to move on.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just not a good person to vent to when people are upset. I don't know. I did apologize like at least 5 times.
To who?
The person that got stabbed twice. Like I was like, hey, I'm really sorry, but something came up. And
what was their name?
Turgle. It's a woman who wears like all green.
Huh.
To be honest, it's not really someone I'm worried about.
I feel bad for Tips. Yeah, I wouldn't stress it too much. You're all good, brother.
Yeah, you want to ride together?
I might be down. I do need to speak to
I'm
Penny.
a probie, so you can take me out whenever. It's fine.
Oh wait, really? Did you get PPO?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Congrats.
Yeah,
I voted for
I'm
you.
not against it, but I'm not for it. I'm at a stalemate about it
Yeah.
because of situations like this, where I want to make sure I'm setting the good standard. So
Well-
I that's why I don't really want to patrol alone, because
No,
that
no,
happened
no.
because I patrolled alone, I think.
No, you're fine. I think I'm gonna bring this up with Turner, just to explain to him, because I do agree with you. I do agree in fast tracking people who maybe have good experience and have showed that they know how to do the job, but at the same time, I think we're setting a bad example to state that we are pushing for a rebuilt PD on new grounds, and to bring in people who have past experience, who maybe understand the past experience. I think we're setting a bad precedent to lead, on a new foundation by bringing in old foundation and pushing them through to new foundation within 48 hours. I feel like that does not set the standard that we are pushing for.
Yeah, and if it's okay, I'd love to be there for that conversation, because
I'm gonna ask Turner if there's I'm gonna see if Slacks is around, because he was just here. I want to just bring this up with him.
He's over there. He's the one that's kind of limping around in the back.
I'm gonna call him. I don't want to interrupt their whole conversation.
Okay.
If he hangs up, I'm gonna. Oh.
Howdy.
Hello.
Oh, come. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No, you're good. I was about to say, if you hang up, I'll laugh. Would you be able to come over to me real quick? I wanted to bring something up with you. I didn't want to interrupt everyone's conversation.
All right. Coming.
All right, thank you. I was gonna say, if he hangs up, I'm gonna laugh. I was just gonna whistle at him.
Look at that! Look at that! 901, huh? We're talking about it. Let's go down to the impound lot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the impound lot.
We might be carpooling.
Then Turner, you handle that. I'll handle the impound lot. Okay.
Yeah, but if you were going to the impound lot, do you want to carpool so I can talk to you?
Sure. Let's go.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I'm gonna bring.
Let's do 2 cars. Okay.
I was gonna bring Tips with, because it was in regards to
Yeah,
Tips.
yeah. You and Tipson and me and Bobby.
Okay.
Okay.
Afterwards,
Okay.
could me, you, and Tips have a conversation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
How'd you guys walk so fast?
What do you mean?
Such fast walkers.
I know.
Document that 911. We're gonna make a report about this.
Okay.
Tips, you have a car out? If not, I'll grab one.
I do. It's in the motor pool.
That's fine.
Bobby, you're driving. Come on.
125 radio check.
Sir, I was just doing it to
Dispatch
report that
125. Show me
911 call.
1041. I'll be 76 to that latest 911 regarding the impound lot.
Did Maple tell you about these doors yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it's already been brought up.
Cool.
I don't know which one's my cop car. I'm taking one.
354 is mine.
All right.
Okay. I'm taking this one.
All right. What's up, Brian? Could you hit your signs real quick? Or honk the horn? Okay, we're good.
Good. This seems to be an issue with everybody these days.
Yeah, it usually happens when I'm in the PD too long.
I love hearing goofy voices as I drive by.
I love
It's my favorite thing.
I love how I told Slacks, could you, me, and him have a conversation? And he goes, yeah, no, we'll take 2 cars.
He's a goofy little guy, huh?
Yeah, he's a goofy little guy.
There was a stabbing and shooting scene. And I was like, all right, 790, 1012 at Red Desert, waiting for more units. He's like, don't push in alone, wait for more units. I'm like, okay.
That's our
It's
cat.
like, it's like they hear me, but they don't listen.
PD's like a marriage. Dispatch 125, 23, impound lot.
Hey, how you
Thank
doing?
you, officer.
Hello.
835 and captain is saying.
This guy's not
Alright.
gonna like.
Is the
This guy's
answer
not gonna.
court after
The,
giving
no,
who
the
it
answer.
was
The
did
answer
it?
is. Oh my God. Okay, I'm breaking off.
Wait, no, we came here because we were just talking about this actually.
Yeah. So I know the answer to this, but he's not gonna like it. Is sort of the thing.
Well, we're gonna document it and bring it to DOJ
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
too.
100%. So, what's your name, brother? Holy shit!
Oh.
The whole squad's here.
Oh my goodness.
You're under arrest. You're
what's
going to
good?
jail
Yo,
for
no.
terrorism, buddy.
Hey,
We
Oh.
got this.
Okay,
So
my
many
name's
of you
Senior
guys.
Officer McNulty, the LSPD. I'm joined by the rest of the LSPD.
Welcome,
Hello,
UPD.
LSPD.
That's us.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's us.
So-
Shift 2/3.
Hello, guys.
My understanding is legally parked car. You parked it there. Someone else marked it for tow, and now it's been striked.
Indeed, and I can
And how much does it cost to take out?
It almost the exact cost of the car. It's like $750 after the taxes.
Wait, what? You can buy a car for $750?
Is it a rental?
No, it's like 800. It's one of my rentals. I
it's a
woke
rental.
up this. Yeah, it's a rental. It's not even my car. I'm tempted to not even get it out of the impound because I could just go rent another car, but it's like $600 and it's not the same car. But it's like, what the heck? The exact spot I parked it in was.
Kovacic, can you throw a report up, please?
So when you're going to Senior Buns and people typically they park along that right hand side.
Before you continue, can you flash your ID, please?
Oh yeah, definitely could.
Kovacic, take a statement. I'll document the ID.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? Me and Tom go way back.
Oh, nice.
Never mind. What the hell's going on?
I'm gonna give this gentleman.
As I was saying, I parked it on the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the money.
Tom's looking at me from the side now.
All right.
You want to talk to Tom real quick? He looks at you from the side.
Hey, sir, in the future though.
His left eye is. Sorry, Tom.
Oh, 311, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Non-emergency.
Yeah.
Understood. I apologize.
we
I
know
It's all
didn't
good.
know.
All good.
No. We came down here, all of us, because we would talk to you because this is an ongoing incident we're trying to look into. But in the future, that's all.
Understood. Okay, definitely I'll note that down. 311. So what? But as I was saying, I parked it south facing on the site. I think it's called Cialis Avenue, right there on Senior Buns. And so it was it's on the completely legal side of the road where there's no red, sprayed, no parking, and there's no parking signs. And I went in for my typical shift at Senior Buns, and boom, I come back out to
Oh, man,
go
imagine
get my
making an
car,
innocent,
go turn in my pay slips, and I have to run all the way to
Call
the bank.
about your car being
And
towed,
now they're
6
telling me
cops
it's
roll
going to
up.
be $750 to get it out.
I would
and
think I had a
know
warrant.
parked
I'd be like,
illegally.
fuck, I'm going in.
I know for a fact it was legal.
Okay.
Now, if somebody hit it or something like that, I don't know, but I know when I got out of the vehicle, it was in a legal spot.
Yeah.
You're
So
saying
all that matters at that time is you legally parked your car, and now you're kind of being shafted. So the bad news for that one is you're a little. I'm just gonna put this lightly. You're kind of shit out of luck. But the good news I have is that once we're sort of waiting on mayoral elections before a lot of these governmental issues, which is civilians marking shit for tow when they shouldn't, is going to be addressed. Because we as officers, when we find something illegally parked, let's say one of our CPIs was illegally parked, we document the location, we take a picture, we grab the plate, and then if someone takes us to court, let's say, we have all the proof we need to say that this is illegally parked. But instead, you have these fuckers out there. You have fuckers out there just marking the shit and moving along, and it's fucking people like you. So I can tell you happily that the DOJ is aware. We are trying to take reports of this, build a case, and just put it in front of the mayor and say, you need to fix this.
Understood. Is there anything I can do right now? I mean,
Wait.
Well, I'm gonna save you the trouble real quick. In terms of what you can do currently, you're doing the most that you can do by coming to us, talking about it. We want to document it in as many individual cases as possible, so that we could, essentially take document of all of these individual instances, and hopefully have a resolution. I'll tell you personally right now, me to you, this is a complete courtesy for me, no one else. I'm sorry that this happened.
Aw, flop.
Hopefully you can
You're
get your
too
car
kind.
back.
You're too kind.
Hey, listen, you know what? It's really not that big of a deal.
How much you give him?
750.
Oh, perfect.
Thank
Look
you,
at that.
thank you
Yeah,
very much.
not a problem,
Thank you,
absolutely.
honestly, officer.
No, you're all good. It happens. It's a thing. It sucks. I'm gonna tell you now. You're actually a rare case. We have people that are calling in or tweeting out their pullout cost is like 15 grand for a vehicle, which is insane.
Yeah, that is really insane. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm being honest here. You know, I'm just trying to get my vehicle out because it's my point A to point B, and you know, having to run, it was quite the heft.
No, definitely. Hopefully that'll be enough to get your car out. But what I recommend to you for now is, especially in high density areas like the apartments, senior buns, right? Heavy traffic locations, I would recommend parking maybe a block away for now.
Kovacic, let's go. We gotta go meet somebody.
Understood.
Appreciate
There's
the time there, bro.
There's also
Understood.
a parking garage right behind Senior Buns as well. And across the street from it, there's also a parking lot.
You know, I was thinking about parking there. It looked a little full of you know, some shady characters, so
Oh,
I wasn't
gotcha.
feeling the
Go back
most
to
safe at the time. But I will definitely keep that in mind, officers. And let me just say thank you again.
Yeah,
I
not a
really do
problem.
appreciate it.
Don't sweat it. Listen, shit happens. It is what it is. I hope you can avoid this moving forward. Not for anyone else's sake, but your sake. I just hope that people that are doing the right thing aren't getting penalized. You know what I mean? Obviously, we don't like that, and it sucks that we don't have a lot of ability right now to be able to do much.
133 is
so.
meeting in front of.
All I can
hall
say
with
is
a
thank
cap
you.
or a
You
Nova,
you definitely
just
have
so,
helped me.
people are aware of where I am at
Definitely
the
turned my
moment.
day around, officer. Thank you again.
I got you, brother. I got you. Hopefully, hopefully this changes things. If you have any other problems or you see anybody doing this, feel free to call in and we can try and at least, you know, isolate the main issue.
Will do. You know, I will definitely give it another call in if I have it, and I'll do it to the 311. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Okay?
You as well, brother. You as well. It was Victor, right?
Victor, it is.
Awesome. Flop. Good to meet you. You take care.
Have a good day,
alright?
Victor.
Dispatch 835, currently facing down a.
I like how slack.
He already forgot.
Yeah, cut him some slack.
Westbound on Multi Street, two-door sports car. We're VCB.
He's back at the PD.
Okay, we'll head back there.
Oh, wait. Weren't you the cops who thought I sound like Alex?
Huh?
I'm one of
Never
them.
mind. You're
But
one of them. I recognize that fucking orange-ass hair.
He's got
yes,
nice hair.
my hair is very orange. I drink a
Yes,
lot of
it
Sunny
is.
D.
Wait, is that how that works?
That's how that works.
Wait.
Oh.
Real.
I mean, I ate a lot of cum.
Is that what that brown is?
My hair's white.
Oh. Is it?
Oh God, I'm going to hell. I'm sorry.
I really wish I could have ridden with a captain for my first like fast track session, you know?
You're fine. I'm gonna talk to Slacks about it and just let him know how you feel about it. And I think that you being there, I think this needs to be heard from the top.
Yeah.
Because I do think we're setting, I don't want to say a bad example, but we're not setting the example I think that we're hoping to.
Yeah. Setting the old standard. Why is that open? I'll close it.
Is it? Oh, it's close for me.
It was open for me.
Fucking Cordwood. I don't know where the fuck he went, but
Somewhere. Probably. Let's go back to that corner he was in before.
all right. Let's go talk about our fast track. I will say this. I don't think there's gonna be many more of.
All right, 133 Ocean King.
Fast tracking.
Got
Yeah.
handed a bag of
What's
blood. Go run it at MRPD.
What makes you say that?
Vampire?
I think we're finally at a point where like, where things are sort of falling in line per se.
Gotcha.
Where the fuck did he go? Did he not come back here?
He's with a cadet, isn't he?
Oh my god, he's still an Adam's apple. I'm sorry.
Well, do you want to invite? Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
141 for 125.
Isn't it?
Would you still be available to 25 at MRPD?
I'm gonna deal with that latest 40 fired, and I'll be available.
Hey, Verm. That's fine.
Can I get a 77, please, on Elgin
Let's
Avenue?
go, let's go.
Outside the VU to deal with a vehicular accident while I go run some DNA.
125. I'll be en route.
Got
All
the
right.
next door, buddy.
Just outside the VU. Siobhan Fitzpatrick's there. Just I figured out if that's a hit and run or anything.
Yeah, Firm. You said it was Fitzpatrick on Elgin and what?
Can we get one more 77? We got reports of shots fired. I'm not shoving a gunman. Could be local.
I got lost.
Thank you for opening my door. Such a gentleman.
McNulty, was it Shaban?
Correct.
I'm going to. Are there any 77s that can assist Slacks right now?
It'll take me 2 seconds to run this blood. I'll respond to Slacks. You speak to them.
Okay, Firm.
This thing's so fucking back heavy.
All right. What's up, dudes? What's up, Elfie? Where did they say it was? It was Elgin and what?
VU, right?
Oh, was it?
VU on Elgin.
Oh, I thought you said Elgin and... Okay. Dispatch 125, 23, 47 call, Elgin Innocence.
I have the due diligence to tell you that most koalas have chlamydia.
Dispatch
Hello.
835.
It's an epidemic.
Oh, gosh.
Alright.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Did you happen to see what happened here?
I think he was trying to parkour and he kind of clipped the curb a little bit. I don't really know. I was actually in the trunk of this car.
I don't know what
earlier.
happened.
Okay.
Max, what happened?
Okay.
There's Shavam over there.
Bear with me for just a second.
I think he was parkouring on that this bike right here. I don't know if you can see me.
I gotcha. I see.
It hurts.
Yo, Flop, my man.
Howdy,
Hey,
howdy.
How's it going?
How's it
It
going?
fucking hurts.
How you doing,
Oh,
brother?
fuck.
I'm doing
So
good, Finn.
we were driving
yeah,
and
back there.
decided to not
Dap me
walk
up.
the 10
Hey,
minutes.
hey, what's up?
Could have walked to get
Let's get you over
my
here.
boy.
Hey, what's up? Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
My man.
The bugs are crawling
How
out
you
of my
doing? How you been?
fucking
You look
ear.
great. You look great.
10-9?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm awesome.
Everything
I'm-
hurts.
You look even
chilling.
better.
Yeah, what?
Everything hurts.
What?
My
Yeah,
bones are broken.
You look great,
the
homie.
balls are
So
fine.
if I could just speak to Turgle alone real quick, I'd appreciate that.
I'm her
Tur-
attorney, so I feel like you shouldn't speak to her without me present.
if you want to be present, that's totally fine.
I would
I
like
was
to be
just gonna.
present, please.
I was just gonna. If it's just me and Turgle and you, Shavam, that's totally fine. If I could just speak with her real quick.
You're looking kind of zombified.
Max, are you good?
Hug me.
Okay.
Turgle, could I speak to you over here, please?
Uh, 110
Hi, Shaban.
Hi, how's it going?
It's
How's your day?
going.
Was any good crack?
Any good crack?
McNulty understands. Crack is
Oh.
how Irish people refer to fun.
Okay. Turgle,
Oh.
real quick, I just wanted to.
Have that handled?
Block
Hey,
for
from-
being held on radio.
Myself and Tips are 23.
I
Or,
just wanted
appreciate
to
it.
apologize.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
my
we're good.
professional behavior earlier. It was a shitty situation, and I didn't help it by being a dick, and I'm sorry. And,
I
will-
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm gonna do my best to
Oh my
not be like
God.
that in the future.
Appreciate that,
Okay.
officer.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to take my Turgle's report now?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll tell him what
From
happened.
just now? The car?
No, Turgle. No, from the stabbing.
Oh, I already took that, and there's a whole report about it.
Oh, there is. Hey, can I get that report number so that we can FOIA, so I can FOIA it, so that I can get this on the docket to sue the guys who stabbed her?
So,
Pressing
unfortunately,
charges?
I wasn't able to get the IDs from the people that stabbed her because of the stabbing that happened at the front lobby, and they
She's
left.
aware of one of the individuals who stabbed her at this time. We just ran into him.
Did you happen to catch his name?
Turkle, did you?
So, after they stabbed me, actually,
Oh, no.
I recalled a memory from when they stabbed me. After his friend with the blue hair accidentally stabbed his other friend, he yelled out something. So, it was hard for me to recall what they said. I'll see if I can remember his name, though.
Let me wait.
I thought you got the name.
Are
My
they
bad.
looking to push charges to the docket over?
Okay.
Hearsay?
If you remember his name, I'll give you. Let me give you my personal number real quick.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's Officer Richard Tips. If you remember his name, please call me, text me, any relevant information to the case, and we'll make sure
I
that
will.
we do our best to apprehend these two gentlemen. Okay?
You said tips?
TIPS. Yes.
Richard Tips.
He's
That's my name.
trying so
As in
hard to
Dick
keep
Tips?
his reservation.
Okay,
Great.
great. Yeah, Jinx. All right, got it.
This may escape Roof 5. We're gonna
Oh yeah,
be
we might as well just give you
10
statements on what
from the
happened
scene.
to
For this scene.
Yeah, for this scene.
Okay. Perfect.
Tips, do you have it, or do you want me to write down?
I got it.
Okay.
Whenever y'all are ready.
All right. TLDR, we signaled to turn. We went around this corner after signaling to turn. We got maybe pretty much exactly where the car is. We stopped when all of a sudden Jamal was like jumped out in front of the car and we hit him. He was not in the crosswalk. He did not walk the 10 to 15 feet over that he could have just been in the crosswalk for. He was hit right there where we're stopped at.
76, the latest.
And then we immediately went to go call 911. An ambulance was coming by and we flagged him down to provide him medical care.
I just couldn't stop in time.
One more time.
Okay.
I don't think Jamal will be mad.
Do you know what speed you were traveling at?
I would say like 33, 34 miles per
We're
hour.
back, Brian. What's up, dudes? How we doing? Sorry, I'm sort of like, I don't know.
Thankfully, we weren't traveling more than that because 35 miles per hour plus is enough to kill any human being. And he's not dead, so you know for sure we're going under 35.
47.
Absolutely right. All right. Just so I'm making sure I got this all right. You were making a turn, went around a corner. Legally, of course, you were using your indicators. When Jamal jumped out in front of the car and you accidentally hit him, you flagged down an ambulance and you were traveling at speeds of around 33 to 34 miles per hour.
Correct.
Did I miss anything?
Okay, what you can see where he is hit on the right side of the vehicle. When we stopped, he got back up and then like hit the car a second time. Jamal did. It was honestly the fucking nuttiest thing. He's kind of teleporting, you know, like Nightcrawler.
So he like you know, the waving arm flailing tube man.
Yeah, like
and he got back up and then smacked it again.
It. Yep, yo, that's
Tango
it.
187, 76.
Like, you know, happy.
Huh.
147.
Well, damn.
Nailed it.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else I'm missing? Anything that you guys can
We got right
recall?
into the politics of PD today. It was good.
Other than
We
what
were
you've
just
already told me?
speaking to Jamal at City Hall. It was nuts. So I honestly am curious. Apparently he can run a lot faster than a car can drive under the speed limit, which is nuts to me. That man is a fucking speed demon. That's about it.
God damn.
Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous.
I'm kind of jealous
yeah, me
too
too.
right now. I'm a slow walker.
I want a battery-powered light bar so I can chase people on foot.
That'd be incredible. On a hoverboard.
We'll
Like a real
5A
one, not
from
those
dispatch.
stupid ones that are just like one-wheel skateboards. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Stand by.
Fuck those.
Those things are
Dispatch
crazy.
has been stand by for
They are
All right.
nuts.
And Turgle, as you were the driver, could I see your ID real quick just so I could add it to the report?
There you go.
She said it last time. She said we were 76, the latest 47.
Thank you so much.
Cop, dispatch cop. Is he doing welfare
Of
check? Make sure
course.
you're good.
All right. If you two remember anything else, be sure to let us know. We're gonna go
We
check in
will.
with Jamal at the hospital. And
Okay, perfect. Can you let us know if he's okay? Because obviously this was a terrible accident, and I want to make sure he's all right. He's a good lad.
absolutely, we can do that for you.
Thank you. Thank you. My number's in the yellow pages. Siobhan Fitzpatrick, lawyer, blah, blah, blah.
All right, sounds good. You
All
two have
right,
a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Tips.
Anytime. Sorry again.
Dispatch 100, 1023 to the latest 1047, code 6.
I do good.
Dispatch copies 100. Mike out with that.
I can tell there was a moment there. You didn't show it. I saw it and heard it because I know you. There was a moment there where
The oh shit moment.
no, well I said oh shit because I knew there was reservation when they said can I get the report number so I can sue them, and you were like, okay, did you get a name? Did you get anything? Because all I'm thinking is, oh my god, are they gonna tell us to arrest somebody off of hearsay?
Yeah.
Do you have any food?
No, but I have a drink. You thirsty?
Nah, I'm good.
Why'd the car going off?
Do I hear a siren?
Yeah. Your siren's going off. I'm gonna go check on Jamal. I should be good to do it alone, Flop.
Okay.
Yeah, Flop, you want to talk right here?
Yeah, that's fine. That siren is so loud.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Go take care. Go back to MRPD and come back, and they should be good.
I apologize. Oh, wait.
That's from PD.
It's the ambulance.
Oh.
Requesting 52s to Beach.
Oh god.
Is it good now?
No, that's gonna drive me insane.
Okay.
Until 8, you want that one?
Don't hear shit.
6. Sorry.
No, that's mine. That's mine.
That's the beach call.
Let me go get one of them inside real quick.
Okay.
Hi. Apparently, we're hearing a ghost siren coming from the ambo.
76, 52.
Oh.
What was that? Ghosts?
There's a ghost siren.
Okay.
And usually these ghosts leave us if you just drive away and come back.
Oh, we park them.
Or if you can park them.
Regarding the 2 requests.
Oh my god.
There's one downed individual. Looks like she's fallen and hit her head.
God damn it. Senior Buns just makes me go crazy.
I know. It's the same rodeo. So I was gonna have Tips here, but I think I was gonna have him here to kind of express his interest in it too. Tips came to me and had a situation come up regarding I'll just try and TLDR for you. I don't want to spend an hour. He had a situation.
Bobby, go inside with the 95 that we're talking to.
Tips had a situation that was a giant shit show. The big question was, did you feel like in good faith belief that a crime was, or a strong hunch that a crime was, or is about to be committed? He said no. I said okay. I said then there's no reason to cuff anyone. IDs, right? He didn't suspect of a crime. He was helping out EMS who requested a 77. They didn't explain why. Hospital, 4 people. It was a shit show. There was a call for a stabbing out in front. He left the 4 injured parties. And I guess out of the 4 people having the altercation that were injured, one person got stabbed by the other. I guess they were all kind of fighting each other with knives. So Tis came back. Someone was giving him lip. He was very respectful about it and just tried to express that, hey, I apologize. That you guys didn't give me any information to suspect me of believing that there was a crime. I asked you what was going on. You didn't give me anything. When I ran away, there was another stabbing out in front of the hospital, so I couldn't stay here. The priority was, McNulty's backup request in front of the hospital.
Yeah.
So, she pretty much said that she was going to, go take care of the problem on her own then, if the cops aren't going to help and arrest everybody. And he told her, don't be a vigilante. Now, I've told other people that too. Being a vigilante, you want to call the police, right? McNulty had, I guess, went to Tips and said it was unprofessional to call her a vigilante. Whole thing.
Really?
I told Tips.
I would have said the same thing. I would have said, hey, don't be, because that's exactly what a vigilante does, right?
Definitely.
I mean, vigilantism could be a law in the city if folks keep acting this way.
Absolutely, 100%. And I mean, that's something that I even brought up to Tips as well. I said, I mean, you know, it's not an official law, but to be a vigilante is to literally take the law into your own hands, whether it be legal or illegal. But the point he made was, I like the fast track system. He said, I'm glad that, you know, I'm being considered in such heavy light. He said he has a little reservation though. And when he explained it, it actually like clicked with me. In Tip's mind, he's being brought into the PD. I know Tips personally from past, from the previous departments, and I mean he was a great officer. And McNulty had brought up the idea of it being considered maybe unprofessional, which I think that's opinionated. I don't think that it was like a super bad thing to say, but I could see how it could maybe be misconstrued depending on, I guess, how he, you know,
the context behind it.
Yeah, I wasn't there. So I thought about it, and Tips's point was that he's glad that he's a PPO. He's glad that he's PPO, and he's glad that, you know, he's being considered in this light. But he said he feels like he wants to make sure he's living up to the new standard of the PD. And he said that he has reservations about pushing people so quickly because essentially Tips is being brought in from an old foundation and being integrated in a new foundation within 48 hours. And while he's PPO and can do the job, he wants to make sure, he believes that the reason that altercation happened was because he wasn't given enough time to kind of, you know, see the new foundation we have in the PD. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is my fear as well. I mean, I have reservation about this, but at the same time, it's people are getting burnt out.
No, definitely.
And the bottleneck is training, right? I do agree with you. I think going forward, we don't have to worry about that as much because we're still doing academies. We're still doing other things where people are coming through this module system of training and structure and making sure they got to go through the steps necessary. It's just certain folks will get a little bit fast tracked because they have a lot of experience in their belt. You're not teaching them police work all over again. You're teaching them, you know, the style of policing we want.
Yeah. And I think that's what I tried to get at Tips. And I even told him too. I said, we can talk to a captain. I said, I want to bring this to a captain anyway, because I think that this is something that at least a captain should hear. But I did tell Tips that your answer was most likely going to be that we're probably not going to be, you know, the fast tracking is probably not going to be a standard. This is probably
just
very
a
temporary.
makeshift. Yeah, exactly. It's just a substitution right now for the time being to fill in certain numbers because we are down bad. I mean, there's just no spinning it any way other possible, right?
I mean, I think that, you know, the fact that we have numbers and we're pushing in this way is good, but I 100% agree. I just wanted to make sure that at least Tips's voice was heard. Because I do actually agree with him that the idea of, you know, the old foundation of morals being pushed in a new foundation of morals, I could understand why maybe, you know, new blood would see old blood as maybe being unprofessional. So
sure.
Hey Tips, I just want to quickly catch you up to speed. I've given Slacks the full rundown. If you have any, I guess, comments about it, feel free. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
You need some food, Captain?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Perfect.
But overall, Tips, the consensus is that the fast tracking is pretty temporary.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, I would say you're trusted as an officer to be on your own, and that's why you're in PPO. I think the moral side is where the teaching moment happens.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, you know, we can kind of put you in the right direction.
Okay.
But overall, I would agree that I think the situation that happened earlier was a result of maybe being pushed through very quickly. And I don't see that being a problem pertaining to like the UPD. I see that being, you know, maybe just a temporary hiccup that you'll end up working past. But if you feel more comfortable riding with people, even as a PPO, I have no problem riding with you, and, you know, just...
Yeah, that's the whole reason behind it, right? And PPO is basically, you're still in the cadet program. You fully graduate after 30 days of going to... It's just we feel more confident having on your own. You don't need the supervision of an FTO around you all the time. You can operate on your own and do your job, right?
Of course.
Now, obviously, like what Flop said, it's just taking time with us. You've only been with us a day or two, right? It's just it'll take time to just the culture, to the understanding, the things we want. That will be some growing pains. But, you know, obviously, because you're fast-tracked, that might happen versus folks that go through academy and it's a slow process.
Right, and I just want to uphold the standard that you are all looking for, right?
I mean, of course. I mean, we wouldn't place you people out there unless you got recommended or the FTOs that had you felt confident. If they were not feeling confident at all on you being your own, you'll still have an FTO with you right now.
776.
Gotcha.
CMC 147.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that was about it. Sorry you couldn't be for the majority of the conversation, but that's sort
It's
of.
okay. I had to check on Jamal. He's currently in the PCU.
Oh, is
PCU?
Is he good?
It's a progressive care unit. He was having trouble walking. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up with you, Slacks. I don't think it's going to be like a big problem that needs to be like majorly addressed. Just something that I thought should be planted as sort of something that I think should be heard, but I don't think needs to be like overly exaggerated. So.
Absolutely. I'm glad you bring this feedback. This is how the chain of command should function, right?
100%.
Oop, oop. And then obviously, hopefully there's folks in between.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I'm going to go inside and see what's going on with my cadet.
Yeah.
All right.
Do your thing, Cap.
All right.
Thank you.
See you out there.
Which card's yours? This one or?
The one in the back.
Okay. You're driving.
You need more food, by the way? I know pizzas don't really fill you up as much as burgers do.
I will not say no to a fucking. If I ever see anyone hold a pizza like this, we're gonna have problems.
You just did, though.
I know.